Hey everybody, what's up? So, here's the Droid Eris. This is a full review. Had this phone for about a week now. So, I think it's about review time. So, first thing to mention is that I like this phone. If you want this phone, I cannot not recommend it. I fully recommend this phone. This or the Droid right here. I'd take the Droid. I like having a big screen on my phone, so that's the main reason I would take the Droid. But I do like this phone. Why? It's thin. It's very small. It feels great in the hand. It's got trackball and touchscreen, and it's got a great on-screen keyboard. So why would I not take this over the Droid? Screen size, like I said, and hard keyboard. I like having a hard keyboard. I like the virtual keyboard on here a lot, but nothing in my mind replaces a good hard keyboard, or even a bad hard keyboard, to be honest. So let's get into it. I'm not gonna go too much into Android because, if you like Android, you know how to use it. If you don't, there are a lot of tutorials on how to use Android. I'm going to tell you what sets this apart from other Android phones, and that is the Sense UI. The Hero, Sprint Hero, GSM Hero, and the Droid Eris are currently the only phones available with HTC Sense, besides the Touch HD 2, but that doesn't run Android. That runs Windows Mobile. So what Sense is it's a bunch of widgets and a layer of user interface, and it integrates with contacts. It integrates with contact system, and HTC has a lot of their own apps like HTC Mail and other stuff, which replaces the stock Android. Like here's an email over, a comment posted on one of my YouTube videos. So we'll open that. And here it is. It's very nice. I think the iPhone was the first phone to have good-looking email. I think this is pretty nice. I think Palms is pretty nice. Just stuff like that. And it's these little things like just how many widgets are on the phone it's cool. I mean, Android, like on the Droid, comes with widgets, but it doesn't come with nearly as many widgets as this. So, like, I don't need this bookmarks widget. I can just get rid of it, and it's gone. Now I have a blank screen, and if I long press, I can add an HTC widget, I can add an Android widget. So you can get all your standard Android stuff that you've known to love, but you'll also get all these HTC widgets, bookmarks, calendar, clock. And something that's cool to mention, I'm going to go into clock. There are 12 types of clocks. And I think that's just cool. None of them really look that useful, except, like the clock weather one's pretty cool. But I just think it's cool to have so many options. Like, a lot of these widgets have more than one option. They have multiple options. So I think that's just neat. And then something I don't like is that widgets technically don't run in the background. Like this Twitter widget doesn't update unless I hit this. Oh, sorry. You just saw a little freak out there with the haptic feedback. So while this is refreshing, you've got 4 capacitive buttons on the front. You've got send and end clear, you got your trackball, you got a volume switch, you got 5 megapixel camera, you've got a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the bottom, you've got your HTC mini USB port, and that's it. I don't know if this refreshed or not. I don't think it did. So widgets don't technically run in the background. Some do, most don't. Like, mail refreshes every, such and such minutes. And weather stays up to date. But that's really it. And I think having this big clock's here, and you've got your standard Android, you know, application menu right there. So here's all my apps for anyone that want to know. Oh, and for someone else that asked, how did I get this? Open Home. You download the Open home replacement, and then the skin, I think, is Mac OS X Leopard. It's a skin you can get in the Android market. And that's someone else. Someone asked me that. How do you get skins? Android market. So that's my little Q&A part of my review. But all in all, this is a good phone. I'll show you the web browser is multi-touch, which is just awesome. The Droid and the Google Nexus 1 and any Google standard phone does not have multi-touch. I don't know why. It's something that has to do with, apparently Google doesn't want multi-touch in their phones, but they'll allow developers to put multi-touch in their phones. I can't type and talk at the same time. And see, here's my problem is like I said, the Virtual QWERTY's good. The problem is the screen size. I have huge thumbs. And for something like me, this screen is just too small to do stuff. That's why I would recommend the phone. Let me change that. I would recommend this phone to someone that has small hands. Or, you know, a girl or something. Or even a guy that just has relatively big hands, but not like super big hands. I don't know if this is going to let me multi-touch on it. It just does pinch and zoom. Watch my unboxing video. I do a little pinch and zoom example if you want to see that. So, and so this is the updates and events. This is the People app. So here's what you do. You scroll through things, and I'm not going to scroll through anything because I really don't want someone's personal information. This is just people's Facebook, so if you want to add these people on Facebook, do it. Just don't tell them I told you to. And so this is the update, and you get people's updates like Sam Allen has multiple updates, you know, Jordan Betlin, Aaron Steiner's birthday is coming up. And that's kind of a cool thing about Sense is the People app and just the widgets. So it really doesn't do anything all that different from your standard Android stuff. As I said, the phone feels good. It's noticeably thinner than the Droid. It's quite a bit narrower. Not as tall. And like I said, not near as thick because the Droid has a keyboard. So all in all, this is a great device. If you want it, I fully recommend it. It gets the job done. It feels great in the hand. The widgets are awesome. Sense is awesome. And the Virtual QWERTY's good. If you don't like it, you can replace it. If you don't like Sense, you can replace it. So that's the great thing about Android is anything that's on here can be replaced. So, Droid Eris, thumbs up. I'll be getting some new phones in shortly, hopefully. I still got a review and maybe another Q&A video over the Droid. I might have another Q&A video coming for the Droid Eris. But thanks for watching.